Alright guys, so what I'm working on now, again, this is a 175C crawler loader, and what I'm working on right now is draining the fluid from these final drives or primary drives or planetary drives, whatever you want to call it. It's a gear drive. I think the thing holds like 5.5 gallons of, it calls for 85 to 140 weight gear oil. So what the book says to do is drain it, then fill it up to the level plug with diesel fuel, drive it around for a few minutes with no load, just to slosh stuff around in there, then drain all that out and fill it back up with fresh fluid or gear oil. So how you drain it, there's actually two drains on the thing. There's I'm not going to be able to, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. There's a plug down there. It takes a half-inch drive socket, stuck in there, ratchet or whatever, just like that. This is the fill hole here. I just got this out to relieve pressure so it can drain quicker. The second drain plug is down here. So you can see that draining out. It's kind of milky looking. That's got some water in there. So it's a good thing that I'm doing this. So I'm gonna wait on that. That's gonna take a long time to drain. I'm gonna catch the biggest part of it in the pan under here, because out here I can't quite get my pan up under there for the track and everything. So so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drain it out. This line here, you can have it on either side. It says oil level. It's embossed right there, or oil level if it were rotated around on this plane over here. So anyhow, this is the level. So when you have this level, or even with the track frame, the machine's supposed to be parked on level ground when you do this. So then the book says to have this parallel with the track frame, which again is level with the ground. So when that line's level with the ground, you fill it up till it comes out that hole, and that's the fluid level there. So I'm gonna drain it out under here for a bit. Then I'm gonna move, probably get a smaller pan. I'll let that catch the most of it. Then I'll put a smaller pan over here, pull that plug, let them both drain out real good, put both plugs back in, fill that full of diesel fuel, put the cap back on, back and forth a few times, and pull it back up here, do the same thing again. So that's what I'm working on here. Same thing on the other side. You got to do the the one on each side, and again it's the same plug location down there again, and over here as well. It'd be nice if these would both line up, but I'm gonna end up doing them just one at a time. All right guys, so I went ahead and drained both sides, and this is my setup for filling it back up. So like I said, I drained it out, drained all the old fluid out. I dumped, it takes about 5 gallons. Dumped about 5 gallons of diesel fuel in there, doing this procedure here with my funnel and a couple of bungee cords, and then ran it around for about 15 minutes. I just drove around the yard, out and through the field and stuff, or just running it. Probably put, I don't know, 400 or 500 yards of travel on it, and pulled it up here, drained the diesel fuel out of the drive here, and you could tell it really worked. It really cleaned up a bunch of junk out of there, and I got a lot more stuff stuck to my plugs, on my magnets on my plugs, so you could tell it really flushed a lot of metal and shit out. And it looked pretty milky and junky, that diesel fuel coming out. So I think I did a real good job of cleaning that up. But I just thought you might want to see my setup here. Just a couple of bungee cords hooked to the track, and cheap ass funnel with a spout on it. And this is 85 140 gear oil. That's what the book calls for on this stuff. So if you're ever thinking about doing something like this, I hope that helps you out. So if you got any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you like the video, click the like button, and make sure you subscribe. You'll see me doing the rest of the stuff to this machine. So I'll catch you guys on the next video.